Здравейте на всички, завръщаме се и днес и с нас са представителите на Португалия, The Black Mamba. Очакваме въпросите ви в коментарите и така. So, hello, The Black Mamba. Thank you for accepting this interview with us. Well, you've been in Rotterdam for 1 week already. How was that week for you?
It's been great. It's been amazing. Actually, we didn't know what we would have here. The nation, amazing. The sound, the lightnings, the staging, everything is going fine. So we're very pleased to be here, representing our people, our country.
Well, we know you as the Black Mamba, but there's 5 of you. Can you do a brief introduction of each and every one of the Black Mamba?
Sure. E.T., bass player.
Marco, guitar player. I'm Miguel, the drummer.
I'm Guy, the keyboard player.
I'm Tatanka, the singer and the guitar player.
Okay, cool. And how did you came up with the band name? Why the Black Mamba exactly?
It came out. It came out when we were after a show. We saw a National Geographic TV show.
Mm-hmm.
It was about the snake, the venomous snake, African, the Black Mamba. And we thought it was cool because, like the snake, we are also spreading our poison. So we became the Black Mamba.
And you've been together for 11 years now, right? So you're basically family already.
Yes.
What is the secret of being together as a band for such a long time? And I suppose you went through changes as well as musicians.
What?
What is your secret of being together as a band for such a long time? How did you manage to do it? What helped you maybe?
The band is this formation is not together for such that long. It's been transforming throughout the years, luckily, we have these guys here that were slowly coming in. Guy came in 2017, Bombinho came in 2012, I guess, and the PT in 2015. But now we are solid as rock, and very glad to be with each other here. And I guess it doesn't make any sense if any of us are not present. So that's the way we deal with it. Now there's no major issues. Everything flows naturally. We're becoming more and more united as days go on, and this kind of experience, makes us stronger. It makes us more. How can I say it? Our friendship is growing. I guess that's it, and that's the spirit is growing stronger every day. So we're glad this kind of experiences that made this all possible are happening to us.
Okay. And how did you decide to participate in Festival de Canção this year?
It was simple. In Portugal, it works this way: you're invited to write a song, and then you pick your artist that's gonna sing it. I was invited to write it, and I wanted to sing, so I told the boys, "Let's go," and let's go. They all said yes. We're here talking to sweet Madeline from Bulgaria. It's a pleasure.
It's a pleasure for me as well. I really like both your song and your performance, also with the rehearsal, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. We have our first question from Facebook, and Alexander asks you if you could share about the backstory of the song and whether you managed to find the woman who inspired you. I heard that you're trying to find who she is, or at least you hope that she heard the song.
Yeah, you're totally right. Um, we were there in Amsterdam touring back in 2018. Um, we had just released our latest album, Mamba King, 1 month before, and we went on tour throughout Europe. We were performing at the Bulldog Hotel like for 4 nights in a row or 5 nights in a row. So we got to meet loads of solid characters right there that were curious about who we were, right? So that old lady that we met that told us her story was one of them, and it was really inspiring because she had a really sad story, but I felt that she preferred to look at the bright side of life instead of looking at the dark side of it. And for a person that had such a sad story, she was an old lady, right? To look at things this way was inspiring. So that's why this story went back to Portugal, and then it became a song.
Did you manage to find the?
No,
Not
no,
yet.
not yet.
Not yet, yeah.
There's a campaign to find her.
Hopefully, she will watch the second semifinal and maybe she can recognize
That'd be amazing.
herself in the song. Well, actually, it's quite symbolic as well that you're bringing this song in the Netherlands in the big stage. So hopefully, you will manage to maybe find her in a way. Um, so you said that you were invited by RTP to participate in Festival de Canção. Do you follow the contest regularly?
Yeah.
Do you watch
Europe-
Festival de
You know,
Yeah.
Yes.
I follow.
Actually, my friend Alvaro wanted me to ask you whether you've noticed the changes in the Festival de Canção format for the last few years, and how do you feel about them? Do you think it's been going well, especially
Yeah.
for composers, maybe?
Yeah, it was what made us to decide to participate, in the first place. Because before this new delegation came in, I guess we would not be fitting the the parameters, I guess, that you are supposed to fit in, because it was a different kind of philosophy. So ever since they came in, everything started to go really, really, really well. And then first year, Salvador Sobral won, only win in Portugal, and by far the best, the most voted artist of Eurovision. So ever since that happened, artists in Portugal started to look at it in a different way. It has much more prestige now than it used to have back before that. So that's why we accepted this challenge. We're not planning it, and we're glad we did.
And you personally, what kind of artists would you like to see in Festival de Canção in the future, or composers as well?
Portuguese artists,
Claro, so.
Yeah, for Festival de Canção.
I'd like to
In
see
the future.
Pombinho write a song. Where is it?
Marco.
Right there. I'd like to see Pombinho writing a song. I'm not sure if he's willing to perform it, but if you will, I'd like to see that too. Hello, Pombo.
We also have One more question from Facebook. You partly answered it about the name. I just wanted to show you that, well, whether you know that Kobe Bryant used the Black Mamba as his nickname.
Yeah, he knew about us back in 2011. And he changed his name from Kobe Bryant to the Black Mamba. It was a natural move from him, and a wise move, I guess.
I don't
And Kill
blame him. I
and
don't
Kill
blame
Bill
him.
too. And Tarantino too.
In Tarantino too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It's good that it's a recognizable name then. So unique in a way. Well, how did your rehearsal go? You rehearsed 2 times already on the Eurovision stage.
Mhm.
Are you happy with what you did?
Very.
I guess we have to be happy, right? People loved it. People loved it, and now it brought some attention to the Black Mamba. I guess people were not paying the attention we deserved, in my opinion, and now they are. So I can only say that it was really good.
And I noticed that in the backdrop on the LEDs, we see an orchestra. I suppose you know that there is no orchestra in Eurovision, unfortunately. How do you feel about the fact that you are not able to bring live music in the contest as musicians?
As a band, we're sad. We'd rather go live, but I don't know, guys. That I'm singing live. So I'm cool with that. But the guys are performing.
Back in the days, were a band, right? Where there used to be an orchestra, right? And that's the purpose of our song too. We want to get the feel of the 70s, where the artists could use a orchestra. So we give that effect in the screen, right?
Yeah. That's why we chose this orchestra to appear in LED screens, right?
Mhm.
And I forgot the question.
Yeah, I mean,
You
there's no.
already answered it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's good that at least in a way the orchestra is on your side. And there's one more question.
They don't miss. Those guys don't miss.
Complain.
They don't
Um,
fail.
we have a question if you feel that love is on your side as well. And alongside love, what else do you have on stage? Maybe as a feeling.
We have each other. I guess it's enough. I feel that we have our country on our side. I guess most of the people are really excited about our participation here. They're sending some cool messages every day. If we feel that love is on our side, I guess so. I guess it's happening. Everything is happening. We feel great here. I guess good things are going to happen.
We hope so. Actually, speaking of the Portuguese reaction, you also had a concert there right before Eurovision. How did it felt to finally be back on stage with an audience?
It was great. It was something we were expecting for a long time. It gave us the confidence also to be here in Eurovision and be more confident. I mean, so we are ready for this challenge. Let's
Yes.
go.
We have another question, which is which famous musicians do you admire?
There's a lot of them. But the sound that we all love that gathers this group is like unanimous to us. It's like the 70s Afro-American scene, you know. So we all love, Curtis Mayfield, Al Green, Parliament,
Brown.
Funkadelic, James Brown,
Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder,
What's up?
Frank Zappa, Pink Floyd, Beatles. despite they don't belong to that universe. They inspire
Bob
us as
Marley.
well. Bob Marley. And I guess it's a mix that makes us to recreate this sound we're making. And this new album is going to be more 70s feel. The last album had this modern feel to it, but this next one is going to be purely old school.
Should we expect this next album after Eurovision this year?
We only have a song coming out on the 21st midnight local time here. Who wants to say anything about it?
It's called Crazy Nando.
Yeah.
We already shot everything for the video, and we are shooting in the hotel because we
Can't go out.
can't go out. That's it for the new single. God forgives.
God forgives, not Nando.
Not
And
Nando.
it's coming out on the 21st midnight local time. You guys have to do the math for
Portugal.
wherever you are. And that's it. That's the second single, because Love Is On My Side was the first one. And then one step at a time.
So you will be busy after Eurovision. This won't be the end of you for this year.
No, it's just a beginning. It's just a beginning. And we took a year. Yeah, we took a year off, with this pandemic shit. We took a year off. So now we're ready to fight again and to bring the guys together to do another album. And we're looking for some partners, some agents locally throughout Europe, so we can bring our music to Europe more often. So if you know anybody, send my number.
Call me in Portuguese.
Send us a message.
Well, we would love to hear you in Bulgaria. Maybe you can speak to Instituto Camões, who often invite Portuguese artists. So we would love to hear you here, definitely, in a concert.
We will.
And well, speaking of Bulgaria participates in the same semifinal as you, and Bulgarian viewers are able to vote for you on Thursday. So what message would you like to give to the Bulgarian audience?
Hey Bulgaria, we are the Black Mamba, the Portuguese entry for Eurovision 2021. Hope you guys like our song. It's called Love Is On My Side. And what?
It's before their song.
It's before your song, so we perform right before you guys.
We are 12, they are 13.
Yeah. And then if you like it, you share it with your friends. You cannot vote for yourself, so vote for us instead. Why not?
Simple.
We do have the opportunity, so. All right, well, thank you for this interview. I wish you the very best of luck, and we are ready to see your performance next week.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Madeline.
Thank you. See you.
Big kisses.
Beijinhos.